Welcome to a Specialty Hybrids plot review. I'm Greenlight agronomist Ryan Becker. Today's plot comes from central Miami County near the town of Chili. Products range from 106 to 116 day relative maturity. Planting date was May 15th at a population rate of 35,000 with a previous crop of soybeans. The plot traverses sandy loams and clay loams with a sandy gravelly substratum. Product videos and pictures are from the best areas of the field that had the best plant health as well as largest ears. The browned out portions that you will see in the videos are areas of drought stress that led to premature plant death, and the field did receive a fungicide application around tasseling. The following two images are both looking south across the plot, with the first being on August 15th and the second being on September 20th. For daily temperature ranges, we were below average for much of June before the heat got cranked back up for most of July. Temperature ranges were fairly normal for our pollination window at the end of July and into early August. The back half of August and first week of September were cooler before unseasonably warm weather returned to speed up the dent to black layer stage. For rainfall accumulation, there was ample moisture from planting up until early July. However, there was a heavy wind event during that vegetative growth that root lodged some plants here and there, and why you see some missing plants in the aerial view. July and early August had periods of dry weather that demonstrated the areas of the field with the most gravelly substratum that shortened plant heights due to the drought stress. Timely rains rescued the entire field from suffering this extreme drought stress, but accumulated rainfall finished below average compared to the 15-year. This modest statured plant has an extreme upright leaf canopy with an ear placement that is relatively low. It loses its color and matures faster than almost anything else in this relative maturity range. On the ear size, it is elongated with 14 to 16 around. However, due to stress, we had poor tip pollination. Product does have excellent test weight though to help boost its yield. This product is slightly taller than the 36A 537 with not nearly upright a leaf canopy. It does have an excellent stay green score and is one of the best in the maturity range. Due to poor plot seed quality, we are missing around 8,000 plants, which is why the kernel set and pollination looks so much better on this product compared to the previous. The ear flexes out nicely with 16 to 18 around, and it will have excellent grain quality and test weight. This product is medium height with a normal ear placement. It is a Fortifield product, meaning it has excellent disease ratings and overall agronomics. It will handle a diverse set of soil environments. On the ear, it is typically 16 around, and as you can see, due to its stress tolerance, it pollinated and maintained kernels to the tip much better than other products. We can see some flex on it, but on more productive ground, we need to push the populations to go after yield. This plant is slightly taller than the 38A 388, but is an overall similar looking plant. It is a touch worse on gray leaf spot, otherwise it is very similar agronomically. We mostly use this product on average to below average production acres due to the stress tolerance. The ear is consistently 16 around and about 32 long, and it doesn't really deviate much from that. So due to this little less ear flex, we got to manage the populations a little bit more on this product, but it is an excellent package option. This product towers over the 108-day products beside it. It has the drought guard trait, but does not have the best drought tolerance scores. It is one of the best early vigor scores in the plot though. Stay green score is one of the worst probably in this maturity range, and it will lose its color faster. It sets an elongated 16 to 18 around ear that typically tips back due to the high kernel number. There is some concern with the late season stalk health due to that high kernel load, so a fungicide would help out with both the stay green and maintaining stalk quality. This plant is a similar height to the 39G 569, but is a touch worse on the gray leaf spot and northern corn leaf blight. It also has a below average stay green score, and I noticed a bit more root lodging from that June 18th wind event in this number. The ear is 18 around that reminds me of the 46R11 with excellent kernel depth. It is more prone to cannibalize the stalks, so the fungicide is basically a requirement in order to maximize yield potential and plant health. This product is shorter than the 42A843, but it does have one of the healthiest looking plants with excellent foliar disease scores. Last year in late harvested plots, the standability scores stood out much better than anything else in this RM range. It is typically 16 around with some 18s. It does have a touch more tip back compared to the 42A843, but it has a distinct kernel color appearance and excellent test weight. This taller plant has a higher ear placement than almost anything else in the lineup. Its deep green color is easy to pick out in aerial views. It doesn't have the best foliar disease scores, but it responds extremely well to fungicide applications. Ear size is usually 18 around with consistent pollination and fill to the tip of the ear. It has excellent grain depth, and it is an elite yielding product, with the only caveat being we usually don't want to leave it out for the last thing to harvest. This product is slightly taller than the 42A843 with a similar high ear placement. It's a dense canopy, but it's just not as green as the 42A843. It's above average on the foliar disease scores, but it starts to turn early and lose its color faster than other products around it. Ear size is 18 around, but as you can see, it didn't pollinate to the tip and it did have a little bit more tip back due to stress. It was one of the last to flower and pollinate, but as you can see by the milk line, it's similar if not further along than the 115-day products. This will have a similar height to the 42A843, but with a slightly lower ear placement. It is a Fortifield product, meaning it has solid agronomics and foliar disease scores. Its stay green is okay, but not as good as the 46D749. However, its excellent late season stalk health really showed out last year under late harvest conditions. Ear size is 16 to 18 around with excellent grain depth. As you can see in the pictures, we didn't pollinate all the way out to the tip, meaning this one probably got hit a little bit harder by stress. This modest statured plant is dwarfed by both products around it. It does have excellent health and great late season standability. It'll turn faster than the other products around it, which is why I expect the others to out-yield it. It does handle variability extremely well. The ear is 16 around and it's typically compact. As you can see in the pictures though, it did handle stress better and fill out to the tip. This is the shortest plant in the maturity range. It looks much worse than the rest of these profiles because it's straddling a competing soil series that showed a little bit more stress. So it should have the best stay green score, but obviously that's not showing up here. It's an elite yielding product due to the fact that it sticks out 18 to 20 around with excellent grain depth. However, due to the stress, you see the poor tip pollination and tip back that will limit the yield in this plot. That concludes this plot review, and I look forward to sharing more information with you in the coming weeks.